But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight.
Yeah, Edward? Someone was in the pen for a little. Easy, a little dragon. Really? Oh boy. That's what the rain does to you too, huh? Hi, Pew Pew. Yeah. Really, Edward? Okay. Easy. 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 Yeah, Edward. Oh, Pew Pew. Those are some frisky boys. You good boys. Hi, Princey. Edward. Oh my golly. You guys. Yeah, little Edward? Oh man, that was funny. You boys are something else. You good boy, Edward. Oh, Princey. Oh man. Yeah, you settle down, Edward? Not just yet. Yeah, you good boy. You good boy, little Edward. Easy. Yeah, Princey. You good boy. Yeah, little Edward. Look at that fluff ball. Finally shedding. Edward, come on. Hi. Someone is hyper today. Come on. You're a good boy. Welcome everyone to a morning routine of an equestrian spring edition. As you can see, the boys were quite spirited this morning since it's been raining a lot. They were in their pens a little bit more than usual. So they definitely had some fun out and about in the sun and definitely got their energy out. So while they're grazing, I like to clean their pens. It's super important to me to make sure that they're clean. I know how much poop they've had throughout the night and how much they've eaten, just because Prince, my black horse, is more colic prone. So it's just a really great way for me to know who eats what and who poops what. As you can see, I also straighten up their little hay beds and clean out their water. And of course, can't help but get distracted by how adorable they are. Wow, Pew Pew. You good boy. You good boy, Princey. Oof, dusty. You good boy, Pew Pew. Oh, did you get sand in your eye? It looks like you did. This side too. You dirty little tutu. Yeah, wow. You good boy. You good boy. You happy boy? Oh, baby. Yeah. You good boy. Oh, I love you. You good boy, Pew Pew. Yeah. Whoa. He's a big poo-poo. Good boy. Edward, don't squish that. Edward, you leave that alone? Edward. Edward. Good boy to do. Edward, Edward. You good boy. You good boy. As you can see, I just feel so lucky to have horses. Every single day I take as much time as I can to spend with them, and it's even that much more special, especially when I'm able to build so much more trust with them. So as you can see, now I'm going to fill their hay nets, and they do have 24/7 forage all the time. I do not feed them any grain or pellets. I always love to keep it natural for them, just because, again, Prince is colic prone and I want to keep their weight stable throughout the year. So I just think this is the best way to do that. And I've seen a lot of consistency doing so. So I make sure that they have 2-inch whole hay nets, and then they also have 1.5-inch, just so that one, they can get a little bit more hay to help gain that weight, but two, to also make sure that it lasts them more than 24 hours. I do come at least 3-4 times a day, but again, I just want to make sure that they always have food and they are never limited, and they can always, you know, have their water and go to the bathroom. So I just really like to monitor everything with them, especially being a first-time horse owner. You know, these are my first horses. I've been riding horses for over 24 years, and my first horses have been lucky enough to come at this point in my life. So I just really cherish these moments. I want to make sure that I can share what I do with them, with all of you guys. This is the hay that I feed them. It does have the tops, but it is just regular wheat hay. It is very different than what I'm used to in America, especially in California. The hay bales here are much bigger, and it's just completely different experience. So again, you guys, take everything with a grain of salt. I just want to make sure to show you guys what I do. If it's something you want to implement, amazing. But this is just what works for me and my horses, and I just found this to be the best routine yet. And especially coming into spring, it's just so beautiful and the air is just so nice out. So it's just been really great to be able to make this video for you guys. So as you can see, I fill the hay nets all the way, And with the 1.5-inch holes, the smaller hay net, that's the one that I keep out for the horses. And then the larger hay nets I actually keep in their pens for later. So they're basically out of their pens from about 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., roughly around there. And then what's really great is I put them back in there and then they have a fresh hay net and they definitely enjoy that. So this is Don. He is just like a neighbor dog. All of them come to visit me when I'm at the horse barn. So I just think that is the cutest thing ever. And of course, like usual, the horses are just out grazing on whatever little greenies they can find. So now I'm going to hang the 1.5-inch holes. Also, I make sure to hang the hay nets as high as I possibly can just to make sure that their feet don't get tangled up. The holes on the hay nets are small enough that their foot doesn't fit inside. However, since they do have front shoes, they can get caught just from the back end. Prince likes to, raise his leg and paw at it sometimes. So I'm actually considering about removing their front shoes and trying to go natural. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, just because it's something that I've considered. I have gone back and forth about, and if you're an equestrian person, definitely share with me down below. And as you can see, Edward is really loving the camera today. So that's that. And of course, if you guys are enjoying today's video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, of course, comment down below and turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video with us. Your support means the world, and you subscribing to this channel gives us that support. You know that my dream is to have an animal sanctuary, so we really hope that this channel is going to fund that in the future. So thank you so much for your support. Let's get into the rest of the video. So as you can see, I'm hanging in the 2-inch hay nets in their pen. I like to make sure that I string it through so that I can lift it up as much as I can. And then the clips at the top, I do have on a hay bale twine, simply because I prefer the hay net to break off than for them to be stuck with their leg in the hay net. If it was not on a hay bale twine, it couldn't be broken. So as you can see, I do those extra precautions for Prince specially, just to put it on the outside so that he can still have access to his hay, but he can't paw at it. Last but not least, through this equestrian morning routine, I'm going to put their blankets away, which I've seen a huge difference in them wearing blankets at night. It does get down to the low 40s here, and to me, that's enough to be cold. My horses are 16 and 17 years old, so it's a little bit harder for them to keep the weight on, especially when it's breezy. And as you can see, their pens have access to a lot of environmental changes. So I definitely recommend, if your horses are hard keepers and not easy keepers, definitely get a blanket just to help maintain that weight through the winter into spring. Other than that, that is pretty much my equestrian morning routine. I do love to give them a little treat before I go, just because, like I told you guys before, I think it's so important to give your horse a treat when you arrive and when you leave, just so you know if their appetite is there and how they're feeling. Hi. That's a great way to indicate if they are colic prone. And I've been able to identify if they aren't feeling well simply because they didn't take their treats. Is that good? I only brought you one. Come on, Princey. Good boy, come on. You already got yours, you good boy. Now, little pew pew. What? You don't want one today? Here you go, Boo Boo. Take it. He's like, no, that's mine. I don't know if he wants it, Edward. Hold on. There you go. You can lick my fingers, but you already got one. Yeah, you good boys. Already got all these flies on you. Okay, that's all she wrote. You can go back to eating. Yeah, you good boy, little Edward. Go back to eating your little hay net. Go on. Kadima. Come on. Come on. Go eat your little haynut. Come on. Your haynut's here. Where are you going? You want to share with your brother? Good boys. Good boy. You like the camera, I can tell.
There's something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be